What to do or ignore before the War Within Season 2. This week in World of Warcraft, we got a lot of things going on. Turbulent Time Waves coming to an end-ish. Plunder Storm also happening as well. A lot of things to deal with here towards the end, and also a lot of nothing, right? It does feel like we don't got much going on leading into 11.1. So maybe there's a few things in this video that we could decide to do before the patch finally hits. Here we go. Let's check this out.
What's happening this week in Warcraft? Hey, it's Sol, and you can help support the channel by liking this video, subscribing for more WoW coverage, and catch me live where I'm streaming.
Sure.
Hotfixes from this week include an old BFA achievement. The Trove Tracker achievement no longer requires every kind of arcane trunk to be discovered. You only have to discover like half of them. I'm trying to remember here, but I didn't think that was so hard. It was completing Puzzle Performer that took forever because I had to wait for the right puzzle.
That's a freaking huge achievement.
Over in Plunder Stormville, our favorite power, the Celestial Barrage, has been nerfed. It still hits pretty...
Yeah, this Celestial Barrage needed to be nerfed. I mean, you guys saw it when I won my Plunder Storm match the other day. It was like, that was a must-have. Every single time I get to the end of a match, it's literally just 6 people throwing around Celestial Barrage because it's the only one that matters.
Hard, but it's tougher to snipe, and the jump back portion of the ability was reduced by a ton. Meanwhile, the other new power, called Gale Feather, responds a bit faster when used.
This is actually a decent
ability.
ability.
Consecration buff to our melee attacks lasts longer if we leave the area.
Oh,
Raid
interesting.
testing should have wrapped up as of this weekend, and we can expect release candidate builds of 11.1 to appear like any time now. So let's...
Yeah, we saw that just now. We were looking at the patch notes. They extended raid testing through January 30th. There's going to be 3 more bosses tested for Mythic raid difficulty. They're not going to test Gallywix. The final boss is not going to be tested. We won't see him until the thing actually goes live. But they did extend raid testing, so we'll see when this actual release candidate hits.
Let's talk about what's going away and what to maybe consider doing before the patch. Now, some of this is guesswork, and I'll point that out as we go. The typical season-related stuff will naturally end in the coming weeks. That means the ahead of the curve and cutting-edge achievements for the raid will be going away. The Mythic Mount is going to be that much harder to obtain. And like previous seasons, the item that unlocks special shoulder glowies, that can still be obtained. It just requires a mythic Ontrak kill anytime, at destroy.
Doxter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge.
Keystone Master and Hero Awards can no longer be earned, including the mount, once the season is over, and title cutoffs for top players will be announced across several dev points as the season closes out, so be on the lookout for that.
So get those titles.
And PvP titles, elite sets, and other earnables for the season outside of Vicious mounts will also no longer be obtainable. When I was testing and transferring characters to the PTR, a few currencies did not make it through, including Old Crests and Valor Stones, and expect Conquest to get zeroed out too.
Expected.
But with Delves now in the mix, there's more to pay attention to, like Coffer Keys and Undercoin.
Actually, that makes sense. I wouldn't expect Coffer Keys to transfer over. That would make sense because then you could just build them up and essentially take them with you into the next season and just do a bunch of, what's it called, Bountiful Delves back to back to back.
Stated,
be a crazy way to gear out.
Zeroed out, but I'm less certain about undercoins. Frankly, it's not a big deal at all if they were to stay. Radiant Echoes are part of the loop to restore both Coffer Keys and get extra Valor Stones. They were not mentioned in recent announcements, and they did transfer over to the PTR. That doesn't mean anything, I'm just pointing this out for now, but if they did happen to follow over, that's going to mean a lot of easy delve keys to reach full champion gear like in the first week of Season 2, so I doubt they're going to follow over, but I'm going to hold on to mine anyway. I also can't say with certainty if the items sold by Finally Murgleton will stay there. There's one item I've yet to buy from Season 1, it's this pet here, and it's still there on the PTR after transferring over, which is at least a good sign, because there are also some new cosmetics in Season 2 being added. And other items like extra Delve keys and veteran track gear, those are still managed by the Delve season track, so amassing Undercoin is only going to be, so effective. It is probably a good idea, though, to purchase all the parts for the Delver's Dirigible. I did happen to buy everything already, and can't...
Yeah, you might want to go get this, because we're getting a new mount this season, a new customization to the Dirigible. It's all Goblin-themed now. So, yeah, the ones that existed for the first season, I don't know if they're going to carry over or not. It's a good point.
This follows through to the new season, so
what's up, Josh?
Better safe than sorry. My advice for now, at least, is to blow the Bountiful Keys for some easy undercoin, and then wait for an announcement, and I'll let you folks know if there are any developments.
The one that he was unsure of, Unreal Blue, that my little camera was covering, was Undercoin. He was unsure if Undercoin was disappearing.
And there are a few achievements specific to this Delve season. The High Explorer title, that seems to be following over. Meanwhile, the Zekvir achievements, which include titles and the void version of the dirigible
that's
mount,
going for sure.
they say it requires completion before Season 2.
Yeah.
The encounter itself seems to be sticking around, I think. As shown here, there's a distinction of this being a Season 1 encounter on the PTR. When checking it out, the fight doesn't seem tuned right at the moment, so there's no telling how, if this might actually be a thing in the live patch. Maybe this was extra code that'll be discarded later.
Yeah, because the Zekvir fight looked like it was, I mean, I thought it was going to completely go away because we're getting a new guy. What's his name? The Underlord or whatever the fuck his name is. He's a goblin. So you're going to be fighting him. He's going to be the new Zekvir fight. So that would be weird if there's, I guess, maybe like a a different version of the Zekvir fight that you can go back and do.
That'll be discarded later. Finally, it is not necessary to max out Brand's level. Don't do it. After the patch, there'll be level catch-ups for Brand up to level 60, and then it's back to the grind from 60 to 80. That's the new level cap. Here's the Delve summary. You want to get this far in the season track so you can buy all the mount cosmetics, then buy up any appearances, toys, and pets from the Delve.
I actually got to check what my progress is at, but this is a really good little summary here. So getting up at least to this halfway mark is important right now.
With Undercoin and Resonant Crystals. Defeat Zekvir on both difficulties, including doing it solo. That about covers everything, but I'm going to revisit all of this again as we approach the final week of the season. Maybe it's been a long year for you already, but we're approaching February and a new trading post month. Stuff you do this week will get bonus credit towards completing your Traveler's Log. So don't forget to buy what you can, freeze what you can't, and stay tuned.
I gotta go check mine. That's right. I gotta go check it. How many days we got left right now? As of right now, we got until Friday. Oh, the end of the giveaway, same day. So this will be the last chance to get the stuff for January.
Preview with reactions. It's a Sparking Catalyst week and a reminder to folks to consider a semi-regular farm of these sparks for the future. You can get these fragments and excess Valor Stones to make a full spark, and later make crafting orders to have basic gear made for the purpose of unlocking appearances. Turbulent Timeways enters its 4th week, and this time we're visiting Classic. Oh boy, here's where we'll find out for sure if the Blackrock Depths raid is still going to be a thing, not to mention how tuned it's going to be, along with where the Timewalking vendor has been relocated to. Just a guess, but I'm going to think our capital city. It's still easy.
As far as time walking goes, you got to do the, we just mentioned it, to get the B mount, you got to do 5 weeks of the time walking event. So this will be your last chance to get started on that if you haven't already.
It's still easy gear though, 5 dungeons for hero gear with this special event, and more credit towards the timely buzz
that's what I was just talking
only
about.
A week's worth of credit to go. Gravity Lapse is the Brawl, and over in Mythic Plus World, it's Fortified Tyrannical, and the Xalatath affix is Devour. It's the one where you heal or dispel off, which I'm going to feel pretty good trivializing. And for my journey, I'll be doing keys one more time this week, I think, so I can get 6
I'm not gonna
more
get it, no.
score. Wow, how nice, right? But at least I'll have experienced all 4 of the affixes, and then I'll have cred, right? Right? As we move towards the last few weeks of the season, there will be some things to do. I pass the time outside of the usual meme raids. I mean, last week it was all paladins and no healers. And this week, hey, who knows? Maybe the same thing. But I'll be dipping back into Siren Isle for weeklies to buy cosmetics and going through extra keys and delves in case there's...
By the way, if you haven't done all the Siren Isle stuff, I mean, I caught up on that in literally 2 days. You just go do all the purple quests to finish out the Siren Isles, leveling up your Cersei Circle. It literally took me like 1 to 2 hours, maybe the entire ring, to finish out because of all the catch-up mechanics on it now. So just go over there and do it. You get yourself at level 655, I think is the cap on it. Easy.
Transmog I'm missing. There's still other events going on. I briefly mentioned Plunder Storm, and I want to go for the title you get for farming up 250,000 plunder. And Turbulent Timeways is one of the better times to power through alt leveling. So overall, nice and easy as we wind things down. Share whatever goals you have before Season 2, whether it's WoW related, or hey, if there are other games you're checking out, that's cool too. Let us know. That's going to be it for now, and if you don't mind, please like the video, subscribe for more WoW coverage, catch me live, and I'll catch you later. Let's have Bob close us out with an encore. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.
I'm farming everything that's a word. Gonna pick up all the plunder, can be seen to be heard. Ho ho, it's alright, it's just a part of the game. And I'ma do whatever it takes to get appearances. I'm flying over to the graveyard again.
What am I watching?
For 2 powers, it's a star bomb again. Oh no, it only works on the NPCs. But that's the point, I'm quietly farming. Why am I yelling? Let's queue. Get what we can and re-queue. Again, till we finish, yeah, we're gonna make ourselves some fun. While we're farming all of this plunder. We
It's a Taylor Swift remix.
Run into the storm and rewind until the stories of you keep on going till we go under. It's the easy way to fight plunder.
Jesus. Yeah, a lot of good points here to be had. I didn't even know about the delve stuff. I hadn't considered it. Getting your chart up to that midway point, important. Using your currencies that are going to go away. Mythic Plus, obviously, trying to get a KSM before the end of the season. All that stuff matters. So getting those things done before the end. A few things to do at a time where there just feels like there's nothing to do, as I said before. A nice video here from Soul So Breezy.